Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for another podcast. I've got a lot to share with y'all today, so this is probably gonna be a lot longer than the last one I did. Let's see. What to talk about first? I don't know. Well, first I would like to welcome new subscribers and welcome all returning subscribers. I hit 100 subscribers the other day. That was exciting. It's nice to know that many people want to see what I'm talking about. I really appreciate that. So let's see. This week has been a very cold, wet week here in South Georgia. It has rained every day except today, and it's gotten cold, and the sun hasn't come out until today. Oh, it's been gross. And I just wanted to stay inside and hibernate, but I had to get through this last week of school, so I'm off for the next week from school. I'm so excited about that. Let's see, Sunday I have Thanksgiving at my in-laws. They always do it the Sunday before so that everybody can go see the other half of their family on Thanksgiving or stay home if they want to. Which has always been really nice. They've always done most of the holidays like that. And Thanksgiving is coming up this coming Thursday for those that live in the States. I'm really looking forward to seeing family and eating some good food. I'm most excited about the pecan pie. It is my favorite. I have been thinking about pecan pie for like a month now. I'm the one making the pecan pie, so that's kind of crazy, but I've made the pecan pie since I was about 16. At the very first year that I made it, my mom always used the pre-made pie shells you buy in the freezer section, and usually they come in a 2-pack because it has to be a deep dish pie shell for that pie. And they have a piece of wax paper between them, which I didn't notice the first time I made these pies, and I baked it right into the pie. And my uncle was the first one to get a piece of that pie. He reminded me every year he would ask who made the pecan pie if I made it, because he's the one that discovered that there was wax paper between the pie filling and the pie shell. So yeah, kind of never forget to do that. Plus I make my own pie shells now, so I don't have to worry about that. But that's pecan pie is one of the things I look forward to every year. I will take any leftovers home with me, and like Thanksgiving evening, I'm usually up online shopping for the beginning of Black Friday, and I'm in my pajamas and I'm eating my pecan pie. So yeah, I really like that. And then let's see, on Wednesday we're going to Atlanta early to get my son. He's coming to visit through Thanksgiving. He'll go back Saturday morning. I haven't seen him since July, so I'm very excited to see him. Yeah, we've made an appointment for haircuts because he hasn't had a haircut since February, so he probably looks like a big woolly booger. Because he has lots of hair like me, but he has it doubly because his dad had lots of hair. So very dense, thick, lots of hair up there. But anyway, so I'm excited about all those things. And well, Black Friday's coming up. There's always some good sales, and then we have Small Business Saturday, and then Cyber Monday. So there's always fun things to find, and there's already some sales going on and things. I've made a lift in my fabric and yarn diet a little bit. Trying to only get things that where I can make things for the shop or for gifts. So but I do have some new things to show y'all today. I'm excited about that. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a couple of things before I move on to the crochet that I just wanted to show y'all. Okay, so I do the Grove Collaborative, which is like they don't do just cleaning stuff. I use them mostly for cleaning supplies, but they have personal care supplies too, for like, it's a more natural, healthier kind of stuff, I guess. I've used them for a long time, and I've enjoyed them ever since. And about 5 times a year, if you're a VIP member, you get like a free gift. So this month we got this towel, which is a Grove Collaborative brand. They have their own brand of stuff too. And I just really liked this towel. It is a flour sack towel. Take it out of this little wrapping. And it's got like all kinds of herbs and stuff on it. And I really like that. I don't know that I'll actually use this as a towel in my kitchen because it's pretty thin, but that's a flour sack towel. But I thought it would be neat to, it's pretty big. Yeah. I thought it'd be neat to do to sew into something for the kitchen. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but I do have some of their other cotton towels that I really like, but this is, I don't know, I probably wouldn't use this in the kitchen as a kitchen towel, but I really liked it, so I thought I'd share it with y'all. And I can put links to Grove Collaborative in my show notes if you hadn't ever heard about it. They usually have some good deals running this time of year. If you join up, you get a bunch of free stuff. So that's what happened when I joined. I seen it on somebody else's blog and joined, and that's how I got hooked. So, and another thing that I use that I just love, I wear contacts because I don't like wearing glasses. I don't like having something sitting on my face all day. It gives me a headache, and I don't like seeing the edge of the glasses, so I wear contacts. And I have to have a different one for each eye. One is a little worse than the other one. So I discovered, well, this is the 3rd year, I think, that I've just renewed for the 3rd year. It's called Sightbox. And it's a service for people who wear contacts. I pay them $39 a month. They ship me contacts when I need new ones. They keep up with that schedule. I don't have to keep up with it. They just ship them when it's time, based on the type of contacts I have. I just had another eye appointment, and the eye appointment, they call and schedule, well, they'll send you an email and you tell them when you're available, and they'll make an appointment, and then they send you an email so you can confirm that time and day is okay. And once you confirm that, they call before you go to the eye appointment. Basically, they leave a credit card number and they pay for the visit. And so all I do is go for my appointment, get my prescription, email them a copy of my prescription, and then they send me more contacts. So I just pay the $39 a month. And they do all that. I think that's awesome, because I never keep up with that stuff very well. I wish they did that for all kinds of doctor's appointments. But yeah, I thought I'd share that. It comes in a box like this, Sightbox, and the contacts are always, I imagine they're, well, mine are like this because I have to have a box for each eye. So it probably looks different if you got different contacts, but I use the AccuView Oasis for astigmatism. So yeah, it's a really fun. It's just a really useful service. And if you don't have eye, they do work with eye insurance if you have eye insurance. I don't have eye insurance, so it's just a more affordable way for me to pay for my contacts and my eye visit every year. So I'll share that with you. I'll put a link in my show notes. I think if I share it, I get like a credit or something like that. So, but you can do that too once you join, if you decide to join. So can't get these little things back in there. They're defeating me. Okay. So I talking about those two things. Well, I've already got the Joann's Black Friday sales paper. I haven't looked at that yet. Do any of y'all still go to the Black Friday sales like in the stores? I used to do that a long time ago. My mom and I used to do that. It was fun. We'd always go to JCPenney's first because we never went to a toy store or anywhere where they had like electronics on sale first, because those are always wrapped up. And then we would go in. They used to give out these free ornaments with the like snowball ornaments with Mickey Mouse in them. I have a bunch of them because we used to get one every year. And then one year we went and there was a line at JCPenney's when we got there. We're like, golly, that's never happened. We went inside, it was just wrapped up, y'all. There were so many people at JCPenney's with like carts. I'm talking about carts, like they move stuff around in the store on, full of towels and sheets. And I'm like, what in the world? It was crazy. And it took us forever to check out in there, because usually we'd go there first, maybe get a couple things. We might go to something toy related or electronic related later on in the day. We were usually home by 12 o'clock. Not that year. It was ridiculous. And then one year we went with my son. Was that the year we went with my son? I don't know. We stood in line at JCPenney's. No, that was a different year. We tried to go back. We were in line for over an hour because some woman was up there with a problem. I mean, okay, move her to the side, let other people check out until you figure out what the heck's going on with whatever it is she's talking about, because they were just trying to figure out something. Anyway, I don't go out in the crowds anymore. I don't want to deal with it. It's too cold. There's too many people, and really, it's not worth it most of the time. Nowadays, you can get a lot of good deals online too if you really want something. Plus, everything seems to start Thursday evening, like Thanksgiving evening. It don't even start at 5 or 6 in the morning, which was early enough as it is. It starts at like midnight, or it starts the day before. So, anywho, I've had great luck finding things online. Plus, I don't have to be stuffed like a sardine in between people. So, I do not do that anymore. Do any of y'all do that anymore? More power to you, because I'm not doing it. So, anywho, I got some good coupons in here. Now, there's one that's only for 6 hours on Friday, 25% off your total purchase, but that one is only in store. So sometimes there's things like that I miss out on, but I'm okay, because this year I'm planning on, I will catch some good deals at places like this. In fact, Quarter Shop usually has some really good things they put up at different hours. But I'm planning on spending most of my Christmas money at small businesses this year. I just feel like it's a better place to put my money. So, but last year I also did a pajama party, like for Black Friday, where I posted some deals I'd find online on my Facebook page and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. Wasn't really anybody there. They're probably doing their own Black Friday stuff. But I may post deals as I see them. But I'm probably not going to do that anymore. But I'm going to take a sip of my hot cocoa. Hot cocoa with marshmallows. Look, it's good. Let's go up. Let's move on to crochet. And I don't have any recently finished objects to share, but I wore this today, so I thought I'd share it. It is a finished object from last year. Lucky. My dog. I can sit here all day, not talking on a video, not doing anything, and he'll be quiet. As soon as I try to do something, he's got to bark at nothing, because he hears the wind blowing outside. That's all it is. Anyway, so this is, I'll put the pattern name in the show notes, but I know I got this. It's a free pattern off of Make Do and Crew. Yeah, pretty sure that's the name of the website. But it's basically just a rectangle. Let me stand up if I can without knocking anything over, like myself. Let's see. you can see it comes down pretty far on me. Woo. But yeah, it was basically a rectangle that you seam up here, and then you add these cuffs like this. So it's kind of like, it becomes almost like an open dolman sleeve type cardigan. So this is made out of Line Brand Homespun. It's a green color. I don't remember what the name is, but I'll have all that in my show notes. But it's very soft. I do know that if you notice, you can see my arm through here, because this shirt I have on is just a 3/4 sleeve shirt. It's not a long sleeve shirt. It was okay for most of the day because the sun was shining today. It hadn't been cold as the rest of the day, but when the temperature dropped, I want to walk the dog a while ago. Yeah, I need to get some, or make me some long sleeve shirts to wear up under this, because it's such an open work pattern that the wind gets through there really good. But I really like it. It's comfortable. One of the ladies at Walmart was very much in love with it. Talked to her quite a bit about this and crochet and stuff. But yeah, that was a make from last year actually. So that's the only finished object I have to show today, because I did not finish my scarf. I have the rest of the rainbow trim on it. I guess I could show that. That's not the right one. I guess I won't show you that. But the one I showed last week, I was doing the edge on one side that was in just the stripes of the colors. And I finished that, but I've still got to put the other pointed border around it. So I haven't quite finished that one. So what did I do? Because I didn't want to crochet on the little crochet anymore, because this week it's been very cold and tiring and trying, and I didn't want to do much of anything but sit and crochet in the evening. So, and I didn't want to crochet on the little crochet. I wanted to crochet on some fat crochet because it just goes quicker. So I started my newest Jimmy Dean project, which I haven't got the second one yet this month. It'll probably be here sometime next week. But I finished the first part, and this is all that there is to show of the first part. I really like this yarn though, but it kind of it has the let me see if I can get this turned. It's got the cabling kind of where you crisscross the stitches to make it look like cabling. I don't know if it's showing up very well, but yeah. So I didn't even, because I got a whole skein of this, and I have a whole skein of this that I haven't even touched. There's only like 3 rows in the pattern this month. But it said in the little note I got that they didn't give you a striping order pattern, so you could decide yourself. So I decided, because I did the base row and I wanted to do, I did 2 rows of the cabling, and then I'll change color whenever I get the next pattern. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of yarn left over actually, so that's pretty cool. Because this is what we're making, this little hooded cowl thing, which I really like, even though it's not in a stripe. But they said that they, in the note, that they were getting, it took a whole skein to do 2 rows of, was it 2 or 3 rows of cabling? But I don't know. I did a row of basically double crochet and then 2 rows that were the cabling rows, so I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to finishing it, but unfortunately I won't be able to finish this until January, because that's when I'll get the last one. But it goes pretty fast. So that's that I started. Well, technically I'm done until I get the next pattern part, which hopefully will be here pretty soon. And then I decided to start last month's, I can't get the words out. This is October's Mary Maxim Club. That's what it is. So it has this Deborah Norville Serenity Chunky Sequins in it. And I've gone through 2 skeins of this already, and I've got 3 left. So it kind of has these front post treble crochets right there. You get this nice texture on it. It's going to be like a long, see, it's pretty long. So you can wrap it a couple of times. I really like that color though. So yeah, I'll probably be working on this tonight. See, I've got to add my next skein of yarn. So looks like that when it's done. So I don't think that because I'm on my 2nd pattern repeat, and I think I have to do it 2 more times and I'll be done. So there's only 5 rows, and then you repeat rows 2 through 5 like 4 times, I think, total. So because we're using a big old 8mm hook on this one, so it's nice. This is a chunky weight. So I like to crochet chunky stuff when I'm just want to see more progress, because that little crochet sometimes it's like I feel like I'm crocheting forever and I haven't made much progress. So let's get this folded back up, and then I got my Mary Maxim for November. Yeah, that's all the whips I have to show right this moment. I'm going to be casting on a lot more, maybe even getting some more stuff finished while I'm off this week. So I better zip that up, because if I don't zip that up, I'm going to lose them. Okay, so this is what I got this month. They sent me the wrong thing, and I haven't been able to call them to correct it. They sent me the knitting club for this month for some reason. I don't know why, but it has more of that same yarn in red, which I don't have anything against red, but since I already have the purple in this and I'm already making something, and this is a knit pattern, I really don't know how to knit because I haven't managed to learn that yet. But yeah, they just sent me the complete wrong kit. So I've got to call them and see what's going on, because that's just weird. So I called at the beginning of October and updated my my card expiration date had expired in September. And I said, well, I hope I didn't miss, you know, because I think they ship them out the 1st, or they take the payment out on the 1st and ship it shortly thereafter. I hope I didn't miss October. She said, no, you should be fine. So I got October's fine. It was crochet, as you saw. And then this month I got a knit kit for some reason. I'm like, okay. I don't know. So I gotta call them and see what's going on with that, and see if they're actually going to send me the crochet kit for this month, because that's what I wanted. So I was a little disappointed about that. So now the other yarny thing I did, Craftsy had some 60% off sales and stuff, and I ordered a yarn kit. And this is their Sprightly yarn. I'm not get the label off, but this is Misty Purple. This is their super bulky Sprightly yarn. It is acrylic, but I crocheted my, if you've watched some of my past podcasts, I made some unicorn hooded scarf things for some of my, my cousin's children. Although I think of them as my nieces, but they're actually my cousin's children. But, I really loved the yarn. I loved crocheting with it. It's so soft and squishy. And yeah, I'm making a big old mess out of this ball of yarn, but it'll be okay. Anywho, they had this kit. I think I might have paid 20 bucks for this whole kit. And it comes with a pattern. It is for this sporty, chunky one-piece jacket. Yes. It's pockets. I really love it. I love the color. So I'll probably be working on this some while I'm off. Yeah, that's the kind of side pockets, like the, not the top pockets, they go on the side. So yeah, this actually was supposed to have pockets and I decided to leave them off, and I regret that. Of course, I would only been able to just kind of stick my hands in it because they're, the pattern's so lacy and open. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to making that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 balls of yarn and a pattern. Like I said, I don't think I spent but like 20 bucks on this. So I'm excited about that. I really love the color. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all my yarny stuff. Actually, I wanted to show you, I was in, let's see, I did an ornament exchange this year with people from several other blogs did it, and you put your name, you like fill out this form about the colors and the style you like for Christmas and things like that, and then the host of it matched people up. I think there was 50 bloggers in it altogether. So I got my ornament today from my exchange partner. She has the blog I Love Knots. Her name's Alexandra. And I sent her mine. I hope that it got there today. It may be tomorrow before it gets there, but maybe it got here today. So I wanted to share with you the ornament she made because it's kind of yarny related. She has lots of crochet patterns and things on her blog. She has some other crafty related things too. She likes crafts and crochet and coffee like I do, so that's great. But she sent me a sweet little note, a handwritten note. I didn't do that. I did send her a card that I wrote something on, but I didn't write a little note. But anyway, she put it in this cute little tin, which is nice because it's like another gift. And this is what she made me. Look at it. It's like buffalo plaid. It's made on plastic canvas with the yarn. It has a bow on it. And she said she went to Hobby Lobby for inspiration, and she'd seen like buffalo plaid gift boxes with like burlap on it, so that's what she was trying to mimic. I think it looks really cool. I love buffalo plaid. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. I can't wait to hang it on my Christmas tree. But I made her, she had colors that were white and grays and silver and cranberry. So I made her a, I didn't do crochet or anything. I did more of a DIY one. But it was one of my little spindles, but it was the smaller ones I had, or the mid-size ones I had. But I did a blog post on it, so you can see that. You can check out that blog post, and I'll put a picture in here. And then, so you can see it, because I don't have it, obviously, I mailed it to her. So, but you can see, I'll put a link in my show notes to the blog post and everything. And then there's a whole ornament link up party thing that's through the 15th. You can link up handmade ornament posts you have or anything like that, so you might want to check that out. There's a lot of ornaments on there already. I haven't had a chance to go through them and check them out. I'm looking forward to doing that because I love handmade ornaments. I think that just makes your Christmas tree extra special. But I just had to share that, and I really loved it. Alexandra, if you happen to be watching this, I really love my ornament. Thank you very much. Now let's move on to fabric. First, a sip of hot cocoa. So good. Okay, so I have lots of fabric goodies to show y'all. Yeah, move this stuff. I should have put this over here with my. I even have some DIY stuff to show y'all too. So let's see. I'm gonna start with these charm packs I got. Okay, Okay, besides the yarn kit I showed you before, I also got a charm pack from Craftsy. It's a Tim Holtz charm pack. I really love his prints. They kind of have a steampunk, scrappy feel. So they have, you know, stuff like that with lots of numbers and different wordy prints and stuff. But I really love his fabric. I have some other fabrics I've showed you before that I use for lining and bags. So I will be making a bag for the shop out of this. Oh, in case y'all didn't know, I opened my Etsy shop finally. There's only like 6 items in there right now, but I am going to be working hard the week I'm off, and hopefully before Thanksgiving, getting some more stuff in there. So yeah, I've just got to finish sewing it all up. It takes a long time to set up those listings, y'all. I spent the whole weekend just putting up listings for those 6 items. All the pictures and editing the pictures and then listing everything. It's crazy. I'm sure once I get used to it, it'll go a little bit faster. I don't know. But, yeah. And it is Teadoddles, by the way. If you're looking for me online, anywhere, look for Teadoddles. Everything's under Teadoddles. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, now Etsy. My blog is named Teadoddles. On here I'm Teadoddles, so everything's Teadoddles. So, anywho, that'll be a future bag, or well, it'll be more than one bag because I can get more than one bag out of these. So I think these are prints will look really great with some of that velveteen I've got on the bottom. So yeah, look for those. Those will be the tote, the maker totes is what I make the charms out of. So I wanted a few more Christmas fabrics, but I wanted some more wintry fabrics and not necessarily Christmas. So Fat Quarter Shop the other day, I think this is the one that they had on their flash sale. This what is this print? Arctic by Elizabeth Hartman. It has some really cute like polar bears, and then it has this other purpley color, like snowflake prints, and it has some feather prints in it. I love a feather. Love a feather print. Oh, look at that one. That's another feather print, but it's a different color. There's some really great colors in it. Some great prints that have a wintry feel, but it's not Christmas, right? So I grabbed that because it was a good price. I don't remember how much it was, but it was really cheap. And then they had some in their clearance section. Y'all, I'm always looking for a deal on fabric. I do not buy things at full price. That is a rare thing for me. This one is Shimmer by Jennifer Sampo, and I've had some of her fabric before, and I loved it. So this is like her second shimmer on. It's like a second one, but it has a little glimmery silver fabulous prints. I'm trying to get this shit. There we go. Like just basic. Most of them are basic like that. I really love let go thing. These with just a little bit of gold in it. And there are some bigger prints like that with that one's got silver in it. But it's just, oh, this is another one of my favorite ones. This is like ticking, but it has a little line of silver in it. I love it. So these will also be made into bags. And I've got some little notion pouches I'm going to make. Look at that. Yeah. If I keep looking at this, we're not going to ever get done. So, yeah, that was one that I loved. It's got a wintry feel to it, but it's not like Christmas or just one season kind of. So then I also picked up this Shimmer on Essex coordinate by Jennifer Sampo. It's got like these linen type fabrics with some shimmer in it, and it's just got some fabulous, look, I just love it. It's like linen with shimmer in it, but then some of them are just linen-y, which I love a nice linen. Some have the gold in it. So it has some that are just plain and then some that have the shimmer in it. And it's got lots of colors you can see in it. So those will be bags, or the notion pouches I'm going to work on. My notion pouches, what I'm planning on doing is it'll have like a charm square on the back, and then the front will be made up of corners that I cut off, excuse me, when I make my bags. So I always have these little 2 and 3 inch squares when I cut them out for my bags. So I thought I can use those. I can make them into little notion pouches. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I have so many ideas about what I want to do. Just the time. Oh, so much time. It probably would have more time if I stopped looking at fabric online to make stuff with. It's just really hard to resist sometimes. Yeah. Gotta put a limit on that so that I don't spend so much time doing that. That's what I need to do. So let's move on along to these fabrics that I got from Cece's Fabric Closet on Etsy. I've ordered from her before. Actually ordered the fabrics for my last baby quilt I made. She always has some great fabrics, and like she says hard to find fabrics, and like maybe fabrics are out of print or just, but she has good prices on things too. So I always like it because she usually has like remnants. She has a section of remnants, and I think they were on sale, or I had she'd sent me a coupon or something like that. I don't know, but I picked up a few things. Most of these will probably be for I was looking for more lining fabrics for the bags, so that's what these are for mostly. So I got this great little polka dot print, and I'll put what they actually are. I probably won't be able to link to them because I think I bought these all out of remnants, which means they don't have any more. She won't have it again, so I'll link to her shop though, at least. So, and then I got this one, which I really like. It's more masculine feeling to me, but I really like that one. And this one right here, I really love it. Oh, look at it. I love those colors. And actually, she had some bigger remnant pieces of this. This is Home for Harvest by Heather Mulder Peterson for Henry Glass. So this is, yeah. She had some, oh, I may go back and get those, I don't know, but she had a bunch of different size remnants of this one. And then I got this nice orange, grungy kind of background polka dotted fabric. And I got this one that kind of looks like something under the ocean to me. Just the little imprint, like a sun print or something almost on it. Let's see. This is from Wyndham Fabrics. It's called Sunny Side by Sarah Franklin. That's what that one is. I guess I could look at these other ones. Maybe I have a selvage edge. If I have a selvage edge, I can tell you. Okay. This is just a Joann's fabric. Get back over there. I said what that one was. Let's see if we can find a selvage edge on this one. Okay. This is... oh, well, I don't know because it just says right for legacy patterns. And so I can't tell what it is. So I'll tell y'all at least what it is, even if I can't link to the actual product because it's already gone when I do my show notes. Let's see if we can figure out what this one is. It is a selvage edge, but Indigo. It's got some word in front of Indigo by Nancy Gear. So that's all I can tell because the rest of the words are cut off. So those are the ones I got from Cece's Fabric Closet. Pretty sure that's right. But I also found this, which I'm excited about because I'm going to make a bag out of this. It's going to be a big bag. Look at it. It's got this whole, like, skeleton globe. I don't know what else to call that. And then it's got a star map on the other side. And it's a big, yeah, I'm going to make a bag out of this, y'all. This will be a bag. I will put it in the shop. There was only one of them, though, so I don't have, I've seen this somewhere else before, though, but this is from Andover. Andover Fabrics. I don't see anything else about what it is, but I've seen this before somewhere. But this is a cotton, but it's kind of a stiffer cotton. But it'll make such a cool bag, won't it? I think that's so cool. I like it anyway, because I like the, of course I could make 2 bags and like put some of that, some of that Tim Holtz, like make one side with the squares and then the other side with that. That would be really cool. Something to think about. I don't know. I'll see. That's my favorite part of making the bags, is pairing different fabrics together. Like, even if it's just got a lining and a outside fabric, I like to pair things together that maybe are unexpected or that just that look so great together. That's the most fun to me. So, those are the ones I got from CC's Fabric Closet. Let's see. These fabrics I actually picked up at Joann's. I had to go pick up an order I did online. And I had to go get some backing fabric, which is way over there. I guess I could show y'all that. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I had to go because they didn't have online what I needed to back this t-shirt quilt that I'm finishing up. Excuse me, my goodness. So I went ahead and had the order I did online because it was the last day online, and I know I wouldn't be able to go to the store until later the weekend because it's like 45 minutes away from me, the Joann's. So I had it shipped to the store, and I just picked it up in store when I got my other stuff. So, and I picked up some other fabrics because, like I said, I wanted some more Christmassy fabrics for bags for the shop. So anyway, this is what I picked up. I picked up this reindeer print, which I really love. Yeah. And this, I actually got more than I usually do these fabrics of this because I liked it so much, even though it's a little hard to look at. It's kind of looks like a sweater print, but I really liked it. So, and I got about 2 yards of this one because I can use it for linings. It's kind of a, it kind of has some brownish in the background and gray, so it'll go with a lot of things, and then it has the silver dots on it. So I really like that. And then I picked up some flannels because I want to make some flannel bags. Y'all, I'm in love with the plaided flannels this year. I don't know what it is. Can't get enough of them. I got this plaid, and this is a flannel plaid, not just a plaid cotton. So I got this one, and that is, well, it looked more red, but I guess it does have orange undertones to it. It's not as orange as it looks on the screen, though. But this one is orange, but I really like it. It's so pretty. Those will be some of, I'm wanting to make a medium size maker bag because I have some small and some minis on the line, on those my Etsy shop right now, but I want to make a medium size because I got some big ones cut out. I gotta put them in the shop still. Gotta finish them. So it's coming soon. But anyway, and then I bought this, which is just fabric. It's like 6 yards of fabric for the back of a quilt. So they wanted dark gray. This was the darkest gray, mostly non-print that I could find. So that is from Joann's. Now, got one more set of fabrics to show you from my favorite place, Fabric Mart. They get me all the time. But the reason I like Fabric Mart is I get, see the bigger bags that I make them out of apparel fabrics is what I've been using, and I want cotton ones, or mostly cotton ones, because if I want to dye them or bleach them, it's just better if they're all cotton. So they have the best deals on apparel type fabrics, like the heavyweight denims and the suiting and stuff like that. I just think it makes a more interesting bag, and it's a little bit nicer to touch to me than just because they have textures and stuff than just plain fabric. So anyway, I got this fabulous, I love it. I'm gonna open it up because you gotta see all the, I love the colors in this. It has a really great texture on it. It's very soft. It is a fossil gray blush, red, white, multi 100. This is 100% polyester, y'all. Oh, this was cotton. I don't care. I still love it. It's still awesome. I wouldn't dye this anyway or anything, so I'm okay with that. But I got it for $4 a yard. Yeah, that's really cheap. So, and this stuff is like, well, it don't give a width on it, but another thing about apparel fabrics is they're wider too. They're usually 56 inches or more wide, so I can get more for what I paid for per yard. Because clothing fabrics are like 43 to 45 inches. So that's another good reason. And then I got this. It was also $4. This one is a cotton polyester blend. Well, if I don't think I'm going to dye it, I do go, sometimes I get, it's okay if it has other fabric, other types of fiber in it. I'll get it out in a minute. So, but I really loved this. Yeah, it's got some yellows, hints of yellow in it. I really loved that. So, yeah, this is a cotton polyester blend, but it was ooh, look at the back of it. Sometimes the back of the fabric is more interesting than the front. Look, wouldn't that be really cool to make a bag where I flipped it to the outside on part of it? That would be really neat. So that's more bag fabric is what that is. And that is all the new fabric, which I haven't had new fabric really to show the past 2 podcasts or 3 podcasts. I don't know. So, but all of that fabric is for either bags or for my quilt that's a commission. So, yeah, there we go. All right, we're going to move straight into DIY because I do have some DIY things to show you. I'm pretty excited about them. Okay, now, sorry about that. I started a series like the beginning of the month on the blog where I'm doing kind of DIY gift ideas once a week. The first week was like I just did a like compilation of different scarves I've made or shown patterns for on the blog. So that's what I did. And then this past week I did some 3 little quick easy DIY earrings. So I'm going to show those to you. This is one pair. Yeah, it's got like a wooden, wooden back blank, a little bead, and this was a chain I took apart, and it's got one of those bent wire ear wire things. So yeah, I really liked it. And then these, which I'm showing one at a time, but this is it's kind of got a burnished silver tone to it, like it looks antiqued or something. And then I just put an eye pin through it and put the little one in, and that's like a jasper bead inside there. It's really hard to show this on here because it wasn't want to focus on it. But I have some better pictures on the blog post. I'll link to that. So there's that pair, and then this pair is probably my favorites. I'm going to show both of them because they have 2 different leaves on them. Ugh. Oh, I'm stretching across the table. It's really hard. So there's that one, and it's got like a silver and copper chain hanging behind it, and then there's that one. Yeah, so I made those. I really like them. They're intended to be gifts for somebody. I didn't have anybody in particular in mind, but I was trying to do a blog post about them. So my mother really liked them, and she said I should sell things like that in my shop. So what do y'all think? Would y'all like things like that, those earrings or something? Because I could put them in the shop, surely. I do have some plans, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, for some bracelets with charms, but that have the little hook, so you can take them off and use them as stitch markers as well. Somebody's probably already done that before, but you know what. I just thought it'd be neat to have a bracelet that is also a charm bracelet, but then you could take the charms off and use them as stitch markers. So I bought a ton of charms from Joann's because they had them 70% off, and I just kind of stocked up. So those two little leaves also came with this larger leaf, which I would not use for a stitch marker. I would use for a pendant or something like that. I got a bunch of these, which they made with love. They're really cute. I've got two with coffee and, well, a coffee mug and a coffee cup on it. I really like these number ones. I can get them to turn around because they like to turn the opposite way and then you can't see. I got this one with these numbers. I just like number things. See, that one turned around after it was sitting right. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's got different number charms on it. Then I have this one, which is a little bit different. Yeah. I just love numbers and letters. Things with numbers and letters on it and interesting colors is fun. And I've got some arrows and feathers. Love those kind of things. This one has like snacks and stuff, ice cream cones and shakes and lollipops and a milk carton, which is kind of weird. I don't know, it's got a hot dog and a coffee cup, looks like, 2 ice cream cones, 1 popsicle, a lollipop, a cupcake, and a milk carton. So, yeah. And let's see, what else? I've got, whoop, whoop. This one has birds on it. I love the birds. I love the birds. And I got this, which I would probably could make some earrings out of this. It'd be really cool, but they got like gears, different gears on them. So let me get these back into my little thing. I've just been keeping them in here. Sorry about all that noise, you guys. Until I could show y'all. I said I'll be putting them in my little boxes with my jewelry stuff. So I got more to show you. I told you I bought a ton of them because they were really cheap. They were also a really good price. So this one is like nautical sea stuff. Obviously that one down at the very bottom would not be a stitch marker. It's humongous. But there's some smaller things on there that could be used as a stitch marker. So that would be really good. And let's see. This one's about traveling. Got some really cool things on there. Binoculars. And then this one is just like nature kind of stuff, and a bee. It's got some really cool stuff on there. Really cool stuff. This is another one that's got some naturey stuff and dragonflies on it. Yeah. And then this one I was a little disappointed about because it was one of my favorite ones. because the girl packaged them up in a bag for me at the store, so I just picked up the bag, and when I checked out with my other stuff and left, it's missing 2 of the charms. But it has owls and mushrooms. I love it. So them 2 up top are missing, and I haven't looked back online to see what they were. I don't know if I want to, but I'm a little upset about that, but it wasn't worth driving 45 minutes back to the store to say, hey, this one's missing 2 charms. This was not worth that. So, that's all of them. Wasn't that enough? Oh my gosh, that was a ton of them. Whew. So, excuse me. Anywho, so what I'm planning, oh wait, that wasn't everything. I already showed you the pumpkin ones, but I also got these starfish ones, which are all backwards. I think I already showed you the owl ones, but I also picked up these leaf ones. And those have like a patina, like a copper green patina, kind of like the leaves in the earrings. So, anywho, my plan is I may make some earrings to put in the shop. I may put these earrings in the shop. I don't know yet. My mother seemed to think that was a good idea. What do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all would like those in the shop? Would that be a good seller, even with the bags and stuff? Because I was planning on doing the bracelets with charms on them that would be like, you can take them off and use them as stitch markers as well. Because then you could keep it with you. I thought that would be really cool. Probably some pendants too if you don't want to wear a bracelet. So, those are my plans. I will be very busy while I'm off. Between traveling for my son and to Thanksgivings and making, I'm going to be busy. Super duper busy. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm so excited about having the week off. Even though I don't get paid for my job when I have the week off. I need a break from the kids in my classes. Yeah, I needed a break. So, what else? Is there anything else I wanted to show or share? I don't think so. That was a lot today. I'm closing in on an hour. Surprised my phone lasted this long. I hope it lasted this long. It's not quit and I didn't notice it, because that will really stink. But I think that was everything. But I would love to know if y'all are going Black Friday shopping, or if you even participate in that at all. If you do it online, if you go out and fight the crowds. I'd also love to know if you would like to see earrings along with the charm bracelets, stitch marker bracelets in the shop. Yeah, I'll be putting all the links in my show notes, and I hope y'all liked this podcast, this episode. This is episode number 5, maybe? I don't know. It's technically, I don't know. It's a lot more podcasts that I've done, but I had them broken up differently before, so this is the 5th episode of Teadoddles Talks. Oh, and you may have noticed on the blog that I did not do a monthly roundup this past month, because I'm not going to do them anymore. Because I do this now every week, so I feel like that will fill you in on what I'm doing and what's coming up and what's happening. Oh, and I can't show it. Oh my goodness. I did my last ornament for the, hold on just a second. Okay, I can't show the ornament because I sent it along with my other ornament to my ornament exchange partner, the one that I made for my Merry Christmas So Long I've been doing with Monique from Farmhouse Quilts. Yeah, I did kind of a fabric ornament, and I put it on a card and I sent it to her. So, but it was my snow cone owl. Here's my sketch of him. So that's basically what he looks like. But that's the pattern. It's free on the blog. You should check it out. There are prizes. I'm going to insert a picture of the pattern here. Or rather, the finished ornament, so you can see a picture. And I'll put a link to it in the show notes. So, y'all should check that out, because there's some fabric goodies from my stash I've put in there, and I'm going to be making a special bag to put all of the goodies in before I send it to the winner. So I might want to check that out. All you got to do to enter is make the ornaments and post it in our Facebook group or on Instagram with the right hashtag, provided your Instagram is public. Hashtag is, I'll put it up here, Merry Christmas SAL 2018. Yeah, so I've already seen some really cute ornaments, and I'm excited because Monique posts her last ornament next month, and I don't know exactly when we're drawing the winners yet. I've got to talk to her about that, so I'm looking forward to seeing them, and I hope y'all will check it out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, think about subscribing, and I will see y'all next week.